Hello, wide-eyed audience. Hope you're having an awesome day, evening, or whatever time you're watching this video. I'm glad you're here. Glad you clicked on this video. Love it if you hit the subscribe button, and love it if you hit the like button. So let's get into it. I want to talk about the Viking event, and because the Viking event had some changes, and I want to go over those changes. So let's go over here and talk a little bit. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Take control of your Viking City productions. So basically, they added 2 new production options at the Expedition Pier and the Sailor Port, where you can now produce specific goods instead of relying on the random generation. So basically, these generate each individual good at the highest available timer and 90% efficiency compared to the random ones. That is key. So they do the highest timer, so they're like if you're at 2 hours, they're going to take 2 hours, and they're going to be at 90% efficiency. So I wanted to test things out and see how things are how much better they are, so I did the math for you. So let's go in here and let's talk about it. Okay. So, okay. I'm like really zoomed. I feel like I'm really zoomed in. Let's zoom down a little bit. Okay. Let's talk about it. So here I'm at. Here's my Expedition Piers. They are at level 4. And the ceramic treasure is doing 2,000. The gold treasure is doing 1,700. And then you got the random generation, and if you look at the random generation at 2 hours, so that is 1,600 at ceramic. See, I thought it said 90% efficiency. So if you look at this, and I'm doing at two hours here, the max you can get here is 1,600. The max you can get here is 1,420. So you're doing more than 90% efficiency. I mean, it is, you're doing, let's take a look at that again. So about 400 more. So you're doing about, I would say about 25% more doing the 2 hour. So let's go in here. And so what I did to test things out, I did a 6-hour run. So I did 3 2 hours. So basically I did 1, 2, 3 of that. And I'll show you exactly what I did. And then I did 1, 2, 3 of that. And then I did 1, 2, 3 of the random generation. Well, I'm not going to buy. So basically, and I took what I started at. So this is where I ended up. So this is the goods, and this is how I ended up. I ended up in 10,637 in ceramic and 10,001 in gold. Now, the way I started though, and see, I got a handy dandy spreadsheet. Let me bring up the spreadsheet. Let me bring it up. So this is it. So my start in ceramic was 157. My start in gold was 1,576. So basically I needed to take that off my total when I finished. So this is the totals that they finished. So in 6 hours, if you're doing the ceramic, you're getting 2,000 every 2 hours, and gold you're getting 1,700. So this is your total. So at 6 hours, you're getting 6,000 ceramic items, and gold is at 5,100. So this is where my adjusted in is at. So there's my adjusted in. So this is what the difference between the two. And so the chest, I got 4,480, and gold, I got 3,325. So a whopping 1,520 more is doing the single production versus the random generation, and 1,775 more in the single production on gold. So you're much better off doing the single production. Now you do have to keep in mind though, with the single production, is you're probably better off, what I'm going to do I'm probably gonna get rid of one of my, I'm sitting there at 400K in fish. So I'm feeling good about that. So I really want to be at 4 piers. And so I could produce the same amount, because right here, the catch is I'm doing 2,000 there. Okay. I'm doing 1,700 there. Over here, so you probably want to do your setup, because this is coming out a little bit lower. You probably want to do 1,700, 2,000, and then 1,700 to get your. Now, if you run into a 4th Expedition Pier, because it's at 2 hours max, you got to make sure that you have a lot of mead. So you got to be covered in your mead. So right now I got 4 taverns producing. I'm using 3 of them to produce mead, and one of them is producing. I'm getting ready to be done for the night, so I'm gonna set them on the 2-hour production. This is gonna be on 2-hour production. So I'm feeling good about my fish right now, stock level. I'm probably gonna have to at some point build another tavern once I get more space unlocked. So this is gonna be mead, and this one's gonna be mead. So right now, rewards wise, I'm a little bit behind. I'm at 21. I want to get it to 24 as quickly as possible so I can unlock more areas. But you know, still feeling pretty good if you look at how many days are left. So we got 2 days, 2 full days and 7 hours. So still feeling really good at where I'm at. Research wise, I am right here at Sagas. I got all this other research to complete. Now, how did I play this differently than I normally do? This is talk about my setup. So I like this setup of a beehive. You can fit 1 house, and then you got the sailor home. And sailor homes along the sea right across here. So if you look at my setup right now, let's go ahead and start producing there. So everyone's doing something. Everyone's doing something. Let's go here. What was it? I wanted 1,700 and then 2,000 and then 1,700, but I don't have enough. Okay. So basically, and I'm a little bit behind on looking at the goods here. Yeah, that's good. So I got 18 workers. I got 9 extra sailors. And everything is producing right now. I got nothing not producing, and so I really got enough workers to unlock more than 1 area, probably 2 areas at one time. And I really wanted to focus, since Viking Event is so heavy on research, and that research costs so much, I wanted extra homes, and so I focused more on extra homes. Scaled back a little bit on the beehives, and so I'm collecting more gold. And I got some research to do. What was research next? It is unlocking the tavern. Ready? Here we go. Tavern unlocked. See, now I'm going to have to reset everything. Let's see, how much is it? 160. So if I wait a little bit, I'll be able to upgrade 2 of them. So I'll be, I don't know if I'm going to stay up that late. So not sure if I'm going to say, if I'm going to stay up, I'm going to go ahead and stop the production, upgrade 2, and then do my production. If not, then I'll be doing that in the morning. So basically, this is my setup. So the main thing that I want to cover is your production on your Expedition Piers. Definitely better to do the single production. rather than the random generation, because it's random generation. And so you're way better. Now, I want to talk about a key point though with this. Remember, it's using the max. So if you're tight on mead, you want to keep one Expedition Pier at a lower level. And that way it's producing less. And on that third one, if you're low on mead. If you're not low on mead, then I wouldn't worry about it. Max them all out and keep the production going. So hopefully I finish off strong in the silver, and I get to, what level do I like to get to? I want to get to level 28 and finish off. I mean, really want to get to level 30. So let's see if I can get there and finish off at level 30. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Definitely more videos coming out. Have an awesome day, evening, or whatever time you're watching this video.